Let's run the clip, baby. Yeah. What's good, y'all? It's your man MARQ NASH back with a yo, my phone going crazy over here. Yeah. What's good, y'all? It's your man MARQ NASH back in with another episode of Breaking the Beats, where I break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I can fit into that subject, man. What's good, man? I got my homeboy here, very special guest. We are live right now on YouTube, right?
Indeed.
Tell them your name, Playboy. Tell them what you do, who you are, and let's get it going.
What's up? This is Toga, TOGA, the outstanding great Antoine, by way of Virginia. I'm an MC. I'm a producer. I'm a I'm a writer of many things. I do a whole bunch of great things. That's why I'm the great Antoine. Thank you for having me on your show, brother. I appreciate you allowing me some time to chit chat with you.
For sure, for sure. Well, I got you here, shit, man. Uh, Anybody who know me know I normally do recorded videos, so this is kind of new for us. So if you're watching this right now, you are live, and
Mm.
I'm gonna try to figure out how to put this link in here so we can get you guys on the topic and get what we got going on. In the meantime, let me grab my notes, baby.
Mm.
All right. Let's touch into it. Nas album, Locks album. You want to go there? Where we going with?
Let's go.
Want to talk about that Roy Jones,
Mm.
Tyson Fury? I mean,
Mm.
I said Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury.
It's Mike Tyson. It's the
Oh
real
man.
Tyson. Like, where we at
Yeah.
with it, man? Where you at with it, man? I'm
Hey,
gonna give you the lead off. I appreciate your time. I know your time is limited, but I definitely wanted to get you on the show, and I wanted to get a live with you where I got you here, man. Like,
indeed.
let's talk about it, man. I love you, bro.
Let's do it. I love you too, my brother. You already know. But hey, I guess we're gonna start with this with the Nas, the King's disease. Um
Let's
I
go
honestly,
there.
yeah, I mean
Let's go
King's
there.
disease. What do you want to know about it?
Well, I remember when we was doing our pre-production notes, we was comparing it to the Nasir album that
Mm,
Nas had did with Kanye, and
mm,
you had some interesting things. I figured you might want to talk about. Do you want to talk
yeah.
about that?
I mean, King's disease, compared to Nasir, the collaboration with Kanye, um, King's disease is way better than Nasir to me. There's a lot. I'm not in love with King's disease, but I can tolerate it. It's more digestible for me as a Nas fan. Um, I don't try to get too wrapped up in artists. Oh, it's not Illmatic or it's not ill. It's written. He's a grown man. He's experienced different things now. So he's not going to give us that. That. But King's Disease is a very dope album. But compared to Nasir, which I thought was like a straight rush job and didn't feel like it was much love put into that. But King's Disease, I think the average.
Hold on. With all due fairness,
Hmm?
let's go there real quick.
Okay.
With all due fairness,
Hmm?
we calling it a rush job now. Did you call it a rush job when you was listening to it though?
Um, I didn't call it a rush job then, but I did feel like something wasn't right. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it just didn't feel like I didn't feel like it was really Nas's touch on the album. I know Kanye had his hand in it, and like we said earlier, I think honestly that Nas and Kanye would make a dope ass album together. I don't know what the disconnect in that project was, But I just think they missed the mark on that. I don't know if they had like, a deadline to meet. I know Kanye was doing that those projects with all his artists, like 7 songs for each artist that he had, and maybe he was rushed on the timeline and he just had to put them together because they already promised people they was going to deliver his project. Maybe I don't know, but something wasn't right. I did know that when I first listened to it, but I didn't
Question.
say it was rushed. Yeah.
Question. Do you feel like that Nasir album that Nas did with Kanye? Do you feel like Kanye fell short or not? Nas fell short?
I think Ye
Oh, I'm
could.
sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Go for it.
Yeah, I think Kanye fell short. Um, I miss the old Kanye, the sample the soul Kanye. Uh, but yeah, I think Kanye fell short on that joint. Nas, his if you're a bar person, I like to listen to the lyrics and stuff. Nas, he's still spitting. Like he still got that classic Nas flow. Um, got some gems in there if you listen, which I did. Um, I just think the beat selection and wasn't on point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I appreciate you being here, man. I'm trying to
Yeah,
get a couple other people involved in the conversation. Just
yeah.
the question I'm proposing to the panel right now.
Mm.
Uh, did Nas and Kanye fail, or did Nas and Hit Boy succeed? Or do you think Nas is still chasing the ghost of Jay Z? Because the running joke right now is Jay Z keeps releasing records when Nas drops. So that's what we're talking about right now. I'm on live on my other device right now. I'm gonna
Okay,
put this shit right here so people on the panel or on the phone can see what we got going on right here. You know what
okay.
I'm saying? But I'm gonna send this out. I'm gonna send this link out and let people get involved in the contest. Not even the contest, but the conversation.
Right.
Conversation. Shout out my boy Mark Shotta. I see him. He out here right now. I'm gonna send him the link. I'm gonna see if he want to get in the contest. I
All
mean
right.
conversation.
No
Mark
problem.
Shotta, super producer.
All
A lot
right.
of people credit him with being similar to what you call Just Blaze or what's the boys out of
Mm.
Cool and Dre,
Okay.
Justice League. Like he
Okay.
has big beats. His beats, Mark Shotta. Shout out to Mark Shotta, man. Matter of fact, let me. I'm live over here, so y'all see me on the black screen on the computer, but he gonna see me like this on my phone with the green screen beside me. But shout out to Mark Shotta, man. Mark Shotta
Mm.
makes big beats.
All right.
He ain't just in there pushing buttons, hoping that the synth and the melody and he can EQ it and twist it and make it. Mark Shotta make big beats, man. Like he's
Mm.
a super producer. Um, what can I say? He
Dope.
always gave me a chance, but
Dope.
that's neither here nor there. Fuck with me, man. So where we going with this? Where we going with this, Toda? Toga? Do you do
No,
you
I think
do
you
you,
you was asking me whether I think the Hit Boy and Nas succeed. I think they did very well as far as like this project. I don't know if it's because the fact that the Nasir album fell so short because there was a big hype behind the album, and I think you was talking about that earlier. How sometimes something gets so hyped up, and then when you get it, it's like you're so wrapped up into the hype that when you get it, it falls short to what you expect it to be. But I think that's a possibility. But sonically, when I listened to it on first listen to King's Disease, I liked it. I was like, okay, it's a solid 4, maybe 5 joints that I like on King's
right,
Disease. Like I said, there's nothing on there that I love. You know, it's not like it's a ether or made you look or rewind or something like that or one mic. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But it's some stuff on King's Disease that I can. really tolerate and listen to it a few more times.
It's a lot of joints though, man. Like Nas went off. I
Yeah,
thought
he
Nas went
definitely
off.
did. He definitely did. Him and Hit Boy was a ilk nice collab for him to do that. And Hit Boy is like very versatile as a producer. He showed a lot of range.
I
Um,
think that's my YouTube coming in from another one.
okay.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you something because I'm gonna open up this other computer because I don't want to do that.
Mhm.
Who did this album help more? Who won the most? Was it Nas? Was it the Hit Boy? Was it the fans? Because some people would say Hit Boy when he did his versus battle against what's my boy from OVO? I know somebody in the comments gonna tell me. I'm missing his name. What's the guy?
Um,
Boy Wonder.
Boy Wonder.
Boy Wonder
Okay.
versus Hit Boy. Boy Wonder showed his ass on that versus battle.
See, I
Boy
missed that
Wonder
one.
went off. Oh, you
I
missed
missed.
it?
Yeah, I missed that one. That's one of the ones I
Oh,
missed it. Yeah, I seen majority. I've seen majority of all of them, but I missed that one. That's like one of the early ones.
it wasn't that early, my nigga.
Yeah,
But
no, it was
Boy
not. It
Wonder
was
went off though.
that was like probably like
Hit
what?
Boy went off, but Boy Wonder went off. Like
Okay.
Boy Wonder, I don't know why, but my personal opinion, Boy Wonder went back in the studio feeling like I'm still that nigga, and Hit Boy
Mm,
went back in the studio was like
I
I'm
need
about
I
to
need to
show.
regroup.
I'm about to.
Yeah.
Not even gonna say I need to regroup, but he was like, I just need to show y'all niggas my range.
Mm,
Like niggas don't know his range. That's how
yeah.
I took it.
Well, he showed it. But I mean, to answer your question, I think it was a win for Hit Boy most definitely. I think Nas is already solidified as a legend in hip hop. Um, there's nothing more that he needs to prove. He's showing himself as the to be a great businessman in hip hop, like with all the things that he's doing. So I don't think Nas has anything to prove to anybody. He's in most people's top two, like you say your top five, and it's like Nas, Jay-Z. That's like default in most people's mouths. But
Yeah,
I think for Hit Boy, I think that even though he was already had a name, which is the reason why Nas wanted to work with him in the first place. He
right.
already kind of had the name for himself, but this kind of showed looked good on his resume more. Because to pull off I think to pull off a whole album for producers, I don't think a lot of producers can do that with one artist and just structure a whole album.
That's
That's like
hard, bro.
yeah,
It's
that's a
super
hard.
hard.
Because yeah, you gotta like really dig in deep and try to do that. It's not just throwing beats at somebody. It's like really getting to know that artist and what they sound like and putting something together that really says that hey, this is me, but this is also this artist. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough job. It ain't as easy as it looks.
Right. Like, cause an artist like Drake, man, like
Hmm.
Drake keeps redefining music, man. Say what you want to about the brother, like him, hate him, love him. The kid is special. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And I think
indeed.
we're seeing something right now in our lifetime that we won't appreciate until something bad happens.
Yeah,
And I'm not wishing that on the brother. Like I love the man. Like I as much as somebody can love an artist through their
right.
music, but come on, man. Like
Give him the flowers.
come on, man. Don't Kobe Drake, man.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
are we gonna wait for something like that to happen? Like, God rest the dead, man. I love Kobe Bryant, man. I'm a
Mm,
huge fan. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
Kobe was so good that the Lakers wasn't my favorite team because
Like,
I had
a
to
lot of people.
come on, man. As much as I love Kobe, man, like Kobe made me like the Lakers.
Mm,
He made me root for the Lakers. Only reason I
mm.
didn't like for the Lakers because I didn't like the pretty boys walking through the school, taking all the girls with the curly hair and the, you know what I'm saying, with the dimples, and they got the Balenciagas. They come from the rich family. We the poor kids from the hood. We go
Mm.
to the same school with you, but yeah, man, we gonna pull the same bitches, but we wearing Timberlands and Nikes, nigga. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Timberlands and Nikes. Fuck your Balenciagas. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep these clean though. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm from that part of the tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I would still party with those sides of guys from that track. But we got somebody blinking in right now. Top Shotta, MARQ Shotta. Oh my God, man. We're gonna pause the broadcast right now for a legend in the building. And you gotta give legends you gotta give legends they motherfucking flowers while they here. Yeah, my boy Toga clapping. Hold on, Toga. Toga, give him his claps again. Let's give it to him.
Gentlemen, what's
Ladies and
up?
gentlemen, we got a very special guest. My boy, my brother. I can't call him my brother, but because we didn't come out the same person. But y'all know what time it is. Man, this is my nigga, man. I love this brother, man. He's TAGMG, greatest legend. Man, he's been down with the squad since as long as the squad been down, man. Shout out to his brother, uh, my brother, Pendragon, Drag. You know what I'm saying? TAGMG. But I can talk about this guy all day, but we are live right now. Um, I'm gonna let him introduce himself because once we start talking about sports, I knew he was gonna get online because he in the studio right now, probably making some of the best beats you never heard in your life, nigga. This nigga's a legend, and he don't sample. But when you hear his beats, it sounds like a fucking sample. Part of my language, part of my French, but I'm in France, nigga. But I don't French kiss no
Word.
boys down here, nigga. We in Atlanta. You know how we getting it popping, man. We in Atlanta. Shout out to my boy Top Shotta, MARQ Shotta. He in Baltimore. Toga the Great in VA. Shotta, tell him about yourself. Tell him how you, why you are who you are, man.
Top Shotta, MARQ Shotta. Shotta got waves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I've been producing for like, I don't know, over 15 years, and I am the sample. Like, that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to fool niggas with that shit. Like, they be like, damn, like, where you get that sample from? Or like, nah, bro, that's all me. And, sound selection, sound selection, sound selection. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? But yeah. So like, what's the topic at hand?
Peace to you, King. Tell people again where they can follow you at if they don't know where they can follow you at, where
Uh,
they can get some of those beats, where they can
at
hear some samples. But also let them know what you got going on with Sound Cartel, because Sound Cartel is something special that you guys are doing. I think it's something truly innovative that I think more artists who trying to get their name out there and more producers trying to get their name out there, how they can connect with people like you. Tell them more
Definitely.
about that.
Well, Sound Cartel is a collective of music producers. I'm kind of like the head of it, the captain, CEO of the shit. Um, but like my vision was I want to have a network of producers damn near everywhere. Like so, I got my guy DJ South. He's down there in Texas. He in San Antonio. So I'm gonna go up from Texas on up. Texas. I got my man Hit Griffey. He the host of our show every Thursday on at Sound Cartel Instagram page, and that's Cartel with a K. Um, he in Memphis, and then we gonna go up. I got two guys in Atlanta, ZTL Beats, Dre Matic. They in Atlanta. Um, shit.
Look, real quick, I know you touched over that briefly, but talk more about your collaborators here in Atlanta, because as people know, I'm down here in Atlanta, and we down here doing the boxing scene, and we working on boxing videos and business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports. Y'all know the logo, but talk to people more about Sound Cartel, because Sound Cartel is something very special, and you guys actually y'all out here, y'all ain't just out here flexing. Y'all breaking bread with these young producers and these
Yeah,
young artists. Y'all giving them an opportunity to get heard, but you're also giving them some money. So talk to
definitely,
people more about
definitely.
that.
Yeah, so every Thursday we got a cartel critique. You know what I'm saying? And that's on the Sound Cartel page. And like, yeah, we really giving people a chance to be heard, you know, because that's what we all want. But the winner, you know, the first prize winner, he gets some bread in his pocket. You know what I mean? $40, $50 or whatever. You know what I mean? However it is that week or whatever. But every week we handing out bread. Every week, ain't no capping on that shit. Like we really spending bread. You know what I mean? We getting the name out there, and we providing exposure for others. Um, the first Thursday is for producers, and after that we do the artists. You know what I mean? So pretty much the artists get like 3 weeks, and the producer get a week. You know what I mean? But it's just it's a good chance to expose us to more artists, and get producers their chance to be heard. And we do that
So
every Thursday.
every Thursday. Now, if people can follow you, if they want to follow you, and let them know how they can follow you on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you're more
Yeah,
active on. Let them know.
I'll be heavy on the gram, and it's at Mark Shotta, on everything at Mark Shotta, and at Sound Cartel also. Oh, also for producers out there, we dropped out our sample pack. Yeah, that's out now. So
Let's talk about that real quick. So you guys got a new sample pack out there,
yeah,
because I know your claim to fame is I don't sample, baby.
yeah.
When you
So
hear these strings in my beats, when you hear some vocals in my beats, that's you singing it. That's your kids, your dog. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a cat singing. Like I know you're a sound god. Like you twist and manipulate those things, and you can make a cup sound like a snare.
yeah,
You can make
I can do
you
that.
can make this shit right here sound like a shaker.
All right. So
You know
when
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
no samples and shit,
Talk to him,
what
Shotta.
I mean by that is this originally from me. You know what I'm saying? It's not from nobody else. Like, or it's not a loop pack or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll use boxes. You know, don't get me wrong. But still, I manipulate them shits too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So that's what I mean by that.
Man, like I said, man, shout out to my brother Mark Shotta, man. Top Shotta, Mark Shotta. You can follow him on all those platforms. But more importantly, man, this guy knows his boxing too, though. Ain't that right, Shotta?
Yeah, that's my favorite sport.
All right. So while we got you here, Toga, I appreciate you keeping your mic muted. We're gonna go straight to Mark Shotta, man. We're gonna talk about this Gary Russell, Devin Haney
Gary Cat
situation.
Russell.
You want it? You want it, right?
Yeah.
Now, for the record, let people know where you reporting live from, because your tag on the screen say Top Shotta, Mark Shotta. Let me fix my mic right here. But for the people who don't know, you are in the Baltimore, DMV, Maryland area.
Yeah.
You are DMV. Toga
I'm Baltimore.
is in DMV.
It's a difference.
Toga's in Virginia. You in Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Talk to him, man. What's up with my boy Gary Russell, man? Let us know what's going on. Talk to the people.
I mean, the young boy sent the man sent him the contract for the 1.5 that he won. Like, what's the problem? He sent him the contract. Gary Russell said, "Well, I don't want to sign because the zone isn't on it yet." Like that gives the zone even more incentive. Like, all right, oh shit, the fight already made. Boom, we gonna put this on. But Gary Russell dragging his feet.
So the fight not being made is on Gary Russell, in your opinion?
It's definitely on Gary Russell. All the boxing blogs are like really shitting on Gary Russell right now.
Nah. Hold on. Let's bring it full screen. Shotta, Top Shotta, Mark Shotta.
What's up?
Let me get my Papa Stopper right here. Let me get my shit correct, man. Shotta. So we just going with what the bloggers say right now?
I've even listened. I listened to both parties. Like Devin Haney's dad, Devin Haney. Of course, they're gonna say whatever. But like
Bill Haney, BH the Great. Let's give that man his flowers.
Yeah.
Look, I was on the line with him. I talked to him on like where you are, like how we on right now. He wanted to be called BH the Great. Call that man BH the Great. He ain't Bill Haney. He ain't Mr. Haney. He ain't Devin's dad. He's BH the Great.
Gotcha.
All right, so let's get that man his flowers. BH the Great. We live right now. I was able to talk to him a couple days ago, and I heard him. He boss talked some nigga, man. Some nigga like, what my name said on the screen? My name said BH the Great. I was like, shit. I was like, so when my name come up, I'm either gonna call it when they ask me for my question, I'm gonna call that nigga Mr. Haney. I'm gonna call him BH the Great. I'm gonna get that man his flowers up front because I respect him. I never met him face to face, but I respect what he's doing with his son. My man, he said the zone offered 0. He said the zone didn't want to fight. So everything he's been doing since that is him trying to make the fight. How can we call Gary?
Though. That's dope. Come on. For the young boy to say, all right, I'm going to see you 1.5 to get this fight going. And like we in COVID times.
You got the floor. You got the floor. You got the solo cam, so you got the floor. Go ahead.
All right. So it's not like we getting a massive audience. Well, everybody's going to be watching it because you ain't going to handle gate, you know what I'm saying, due to COVID. But he had for 1.5. He got the 1.5. I just don't see the problem. I think they should make the fight. But I don't know. Maybe it's some other business that I don't know about, but it seemed like he gave him everything he wanted, and now he backing out the fight.
Shotta. Now look, I'm not here playing devil's advocate. I'm not Gary Russell's lawyer. I do not have a law degree. I have never seen an official boxing contract. I'm just saying all this. So for the people in the comments who want to hate on us, because we live, baby. This ain't no pre-recorded show, baby. We are live. We lit. All right. Matter of fact, let me I'm gonna put the link in the comments so people, if you want to jump in, man. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? I've been on a conversation with Mr. Gary Russell. I've been on a conversation with Mr. Bill Haney. These guys seem solid guys. They both seem like they want to fight. I can't say I feel like nobody's ducking nobody. I've talked to the guys. I've heard the passion in their voice.
Right.
And on a stream like how we on now, it was only 3 other people up there, or 2 other people. It was me, the host, another co-host, and Bill Haney or Gary Russell. It wasn't lit like that.
It just makes
boxing is the niche sport. But I said that to say, Miss, do you think somebody's ducking? Do you think Gary Russell is ducking Haney? Do you think Haney?
No. I won't say he's ducking. No, I'll never say that. I mean,
speak on it, King.
Yeah, he fights. You know, hey, he's a hell of a fighter. I think honestly, he has probably the fastest hands in boxing today.
Gary Russell, right?
Yeah. With that being said, no, I don't think he's ducking. It must be some business that I just don't know about because this is not the only person that this happened with. It's like he calls people out, right? And then I don't know, nothing happens.
You talking about that Bud Crawford situation, right?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that wasn't gonna happen because it's kind of it's a lose for Crawford. You know, what you're gonna come up from? Was he 135 to
126?
126, yes.
To 147.
Yeah, but he wants to fight at 135 with Haney, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. So he's gonna, come on, bro. You're gonna come all the way up there.
But he said whether he fight Haney or not, he's fighting this year, and he's gonna fight at 135. So is it cap that he's saying I want to fight Haney? Like, I do want to fight Haney, but he's not going to be this fight, but he's building up the fight. Because some people will argue that Mr. Gary Russell is getting everything he wants right now, Toga. They're going to say he's Tekashi 6ix9ine of the boxing game. Like, just because he don't got colorful hair, and he said with a straight face, and he got a nice beard. I ain't gonna say he got Beijing in his beard, but whatever. He got a nice beard though. Gary Russell got a nice beard, and nobody's telling him to shave his beard down for the fight. But regardless, man, he's not. He's not gonna beat Terrence Crawford. That's what anybody who knows boxing is saying, bruh. You are Dr. Seuss big capping.
Yeah.
It ain't just capping. Like, you got the big cat with the stripes on it. You want people to see you from across the street. So you're getting everything that you wanted from this, Gary Russell. It started off with you talking about you broke Terrence Crawford's jaw. Everybody is saying you didn't do that.
Yeah, they
You
say he
snuck him.
stuffed him, but
You
he didn't
snuck
break
him.
his
You
jaw.
snuck him.
Yeah.
And you ain't even break his jaw. You snuck him. Like, as soon as you hit him, everybody had to keep him off you. And they sent him home to keep him from, quote unquote, breaking your neck, which is what he's saying he want to do now. So we got into this thing right now because Gary Russell was like, well, you often kill broke 1.5. I'll take the 1.5. And I don't even weigh 147. So somebody who weighs 135 was like, nigga, you weigh 126. You trying to go to 147, nigga, fight me for my belt at 135. And I got that 1.5. You asking for the big homie. Because nobody thinks you going to do that. You getting what you asked for right now. We're talking about you. We're saying your name. And that's what I think right now is going on. Like, whether he win, lose, or draw, his goal wasn't to fight Devin Haney. Maybe he did want to fight him, but the money got too big, and he ain't gonna fight Devin Haney for 1.5 now. Like, this fight is now slowly for the casual fans and for the people, the hardcore fans. Like, they're trying to turn this into a Mayweather Pacquiao. It's not a Mayweather Pacquiao, bro.
No,
this is not a Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. This ain't even Errol Spence versus Showtime Sean Porter. This ain't like, but my problem is with the boxing fans and the media is this fight is getting more media, getting more talking coverage than the Charlos who are fighting this month.
Yeah.
Before I pass the Toga, because I know we want to get into some hip hop news, because we got a super hip hop producer up here, but I got him talking about nothing but sports. But I got to take advantage of this while I got Top Shot up here. Toga, stay with me. Shout out.
I'm here.
I appreciate you, my brother. Shout out. How do you feel about this fight getting more coverage, and the fans seem more excited about this than either one of the Charlo fights? Nobody's talking about Charlo Jamal versus Derevchenko, aka Big Charlo, or he doesn't want to be called Little Charlo. But yes, he weighs less than his twin brother.
Yeah.
It happens, man. It's okay. It's okay.
I mean, but
if anybody asks me, before I let you go, if anybody asks me, I would tell you the truth. I think Little Charlo, Jamel has faced and felt tougher competition to Jamal. So his knockouts didn't go get knockouts. Some of those was 12 rounds. Some of them he knocked them out later. But I think once he switched trainers, Jamel Charlo, Little Charlo, 154. Like I said, I don't mean no disrespect to these brothers, man. They watch this shit, man. Boxing is a niche audience. They're gonna see this. I'm not disrespecting these brothers because I'm gonna see them, because I'm gonna be at the fight and I'm gonna be backstage with my press pass. And I'm gonna tell them the same thing. Bro, Jamal, you face easier competition than Jamel faced at 154. In my opinion, Jamel was knocking niggas out, man, or he was taking them to the ball. I mean, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna let my boy Top Shotta, Mark Shotta. I'm holding the mic too much. Talk to him, Shotta. Are you excited about the Charlo show this coming up this September? Are you more excited about seeing Mr. Gary Russell versus Devin Haney, the Dream, in December? Are you excited more about Leo versus Santa Cruz? What are the boxing fans talking about right now?
Me personally, I guess I have my Baltimore bias. Yeah, I can't wait for Tank to fight Santa Cruz. Getting back to Gary Russell, he been calling out Santa Cruz, but like, I don't blame Santa Cruz for not fighting him. Like, it's more money fighting Tank Davis, in my opinion. But back to the Charlos, yeah, man, those guys are exciting. You know,
Super exciting.
I like it. It's as soon as the 154. What's one is that? Jermel?
Jamel, yes sir,
Yeah.
yes sir.
When
Mel is 154.
yeah, when he switched to Earl Spence's trainer, like man, like he really turned it up a notch in my opinion. I think he was robbed on his one loss. You know, that's my
What's
opinion.
my boy from Philly? I mean Detroit. Detroit.
Yeah, from Detroit. Oh, I actually just watched that fight again, probably last week, and he actually
Harrison, right? Harrison. Hold up.
Harrison.
Harrison.
He fought him better the second fight than the first fight, to me. Until he saw showboating, like he put his hands down and was like, "What are you doing?" And then next thing you know, boop boop, it was over.
Hold up, real quick, just so for some clarity. You thought Harrison was fighting a better fight and was winning easier than he won in the first fight.
Yeah,
Cause so you're on my page. Like
yeah,
I argue with people all the time. Harrison was winning that fight as
yeah, that second fight.
as a defending champion
Yeah,
against Jermell Charlo.
he
Harrison
had to
was
knock him
winning.
out.
He was jabbing Charleston. He was Charleston.
His timing was
I'm mixing both of the names, but Charlo and Harrison. He was timing them. He
yeah,
was timing him with the jab. He was timing him with a quick hook. He'll bops out, move out. He'll hit him with a quick right hand, duck under, curl out, and be out the way.
yep,
It got to a point where I felt like he thought he was stacked up on rounds,
right.
and he just started playing around in there.
He put his hands down and. Mm-mm.
But look, man, me, you and I, we gonna get more into this boxing conversation later. Before I let Toga go, because I know he's here. He's strictly here for that hip hop beef. I'm joking. He's not here for the hip hop beef, but he definitely here for the hip hop conversation. This is one of the guys I met very early on in my career. He was one of the people who told me, you need to get some equipment because I'm not gonna record you. I'm about to get out the army. I'm about to leave this country. I met this brother overseas when we was both in the army in Korea serving our country. Probably a couple months before 9/11 hit. I'm not ashamed about my military history. Everybody who know me knows I'm an army vet. Everybody knows me, knows that a lot of people you see on my channel might be some army vets. Some of them might be medics, some of them might be tankers, some of them might be snipers. These guys are they had different jobs, you know what I'm saying? But I was a medic.
Thanks for your service, gentlemen.
Man, we here, man. We here. We trying to live, trying not to sin. But Toga was talking about that Nas album and them beats. He's on your level when he says he appreciates Nas lyricism and his versatility, but he thinks the beats could have been better. We was discussing earlier about the Nas album, the Locks album. We also was discussing other topics. Do you want to touch in on that Nas album or that Locks album? Did you hear him?
Me or Toga?
Oh, we talking to you.
Oh no.
We been live.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I haven't
It's
heard the
on you.
Locks
You
album.
super producer.
I haven't heard the Locks album, but the Nas album. He sounded comfortable on there, and he hasn't sounded like that in a long time, in my opinion. And so I like how Hit Boy, the younger but still a vet producer, brought that out of him.
Right.
And it was one of the better Nas albums. Because
it's better than the Ye album, right?
Yeah. But I wouldn't even blame Kanye on that. I mean, I wouldn't blame Kanye. I mean, they said it was rushed or whatever. I don't think. I mean, if Kanye gives you these beats and you say, "All right, I like these beats," then sometimes you gotta look at a mirror. You know what I'm saying? People gotta stop blaming. Because we all produce on this thing, and it's like, all right, I get you these beats or whatever. if you're not feeling them or whatever, or because our job as producers is to bring the best song out of the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But
look, real quick. I'm gonna bring Toga in right off of that, because right in the middle of that, I want to bring him in because we are all producers as well. But you guys have worked with major artists, and I think people should hear you guys talk more. I'm gonna mute my mic, but what is the difference between just making something you think fits for our artists versus what the artist is going for their major next release? Because a lot of times these guys sorry, I muted my mic, but a lot of times these guys get upset. They'll be like, hey, you sending me beats I already got. I got beats from these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think could have made this Nas album with Hit Boy better, or do you like that album with Nas and Hit Boy? I'm sorry, I kind of jumped the gun. Do you like the album with Nas and Hit Boy, or do you think Nas knew what he was doing when he switched from Hit Boy to switch from Kanye to Hit Boy? I'm gonna pass it from you. Then I'm gonna let Toga jump in.
well, with the Hit Boy situation, you can tell like they were building. You know what I'm saying? And I think that helps a lot when you spend time around somebody and you get the vibe off each other and you just get to work like that. And I'm sure it helped a lot if I'm making a beat and somebody's right there, then we can bounce ideas off of each other, opposed to just email some shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm sure that's not how it went in Wyoming, wherever Kanye is at or whatever. But it was just a better vibe with Kanye. Sorry, with Hit Boy and Nas and Kanye. He had a lot of shit going on at the same time. Remember, he had like what? He put the Pusha T album out. He put this album out. He put a Tiana Taylor album out. You know what I'm saying? And then he had the Fit Nas album in there. It's like, so he had a lot of shit on his plate, in my opinion.
Yep, totally agree. That's what we was talking about earlier. That he had like this like slate of like releases that he wanted to do, and I'm like maybe that has something to do with the outcome of that. Because I mean, Nas is not really he's not a good music artist. And I think he was doing Tiana Taylor, and everybody had saying him and Kid Cudi did a joint. There was like a couple of songs or whatever, but yeah, man, I just think that that project was just not well thought out. And then I think the difference between a Hit Boy producing it and a Kanye producing it is like Kanye is at this point Kanye. Like Hit Boy in his own right is a mega producer that already produced a whole bunch of hits and all that. But at the same time, I think he might look at a Nas like, oh my God, this is a Nas. This is my opportunity to
Hold on,
work
hold
with
on,
a
hold on.
legend.
Hold up, brother. I don't mean to cut you off, and I know people watching. They're gonna be like, Nash, let that nigga talk, man. Let that nigga talk. You cut him off, but I would be remiss if I didn't ask you this in the middle of that statement. Are you saying Nas got starstruck in the middle of a Hit Boy session?
No,
Like
no,
Nas got caught up in a moment?
no, no. What I'm saying is that for Hit Boy, like Kanye's like, I told you who I thought I was, a god. And here, take these beats. Trust me, I'm Kanye. Trust me, take these beats. And whereas a Hit Boy, he's probably like, I've been studying Nas flow for years. I already feel like I already know him. But at the same time, taking that time to really understanding where Nas is right now, at at this mature state after a life is good, having an experience with a woman having a child and being a grown man that has businesses and a guy coming from the street and where is he at right now at this point? And I think Hit Boy is like, this is my opportunity to really show the world that I, as the sole producer of this album, can construct an album from beginning to end with a legend and really make take advantage of this opportunity. So I don't think Nas was starstruck. I don't even think Hit Boy was starstruck. We definitely know Kanye wasn't starstruck. But I think like I told you, I think it was a win for Hit Boy, the way he kind of helped recover Nas from that Nasir project that
Okay,
was.
hold on. Okay, and that point right there, I'm gonna bring Top Shot in. Do you think Nas needed a recovery from that project that he did with Kanye? He needed to redeem himself.
Nah, but
Solo, mute your mic. I'm talking to Top Shot. No disrespect, my brother.
uh-huh.
I'm just trying to keep everybody involved in the panel.
I
Top Shot.
mean, he's Nas, you know what I'm saying? So he's always stamped and solidified, you know what I mean? But I think for him, I think he wanted that. You know what I mean? Like he threw something out there, people wasn't feeling it. But it's not the first time niggas ain't feeling Nas album. You know what I'm saying? But this one, it was supposed to be out of there. Kanye and Nas. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta it just didn't work. So back to the drawing board. And like Toga was saying, if you got a, I ain't gonna call him a kid because what he's probably like early 30s or whatever, but like you got a hit boy who probably reveres Nas, you know what I'm saying? Opposed to like you said, like Kanye, like nigga, I'm Kanye here, like you know what I mean? You know, like here, take these batch of beats, you know, like even the mix wasn't that good.
Talk your talk, Shotty, because you sound like how you would sound like you was talking to Kanye. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I know you're supposed to be doing your thing right now, but god damn, nigga. Let them niggas know who you are and how you talk. Cause Top Shotter, Martin Shotter got them beats, nigga. And he don't sample. But when you hear the beats sound like I want that sample. Tell him, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, my brother. But
Sorry.
I had to give you your flowers up front. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Hold up. Let me get him on the big screen.
Yeah. Bougie on all streaming platforms. You know what I mean? Bougie by Top Shotter, Mark Shotter on all streaming platforms, all sample free vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's what should be played when a Wraith door open up. You know what I mean?
You special, brother. You special, man. You different. You different from everybody,
they
bro.
got a Cullen, you know what I mean? Rolls Royce Cullen on the front. And actually got a song called Cullen and Dreams. You know what I'm saying? We try and get that to Ross, by the way.
Hey man, send me that link so I can put that on the big screen over here on the side block like this. Like how we over here on the 3, it'll slide all of us to the 3 side and we can get a big screen of that. But text me or either email me that link while we live, man, before we go off live, because man, you truly something special. Like, man, this guy is he on a whole nother level, man. Like, I can't say enough about him. But let's move on to the next subject real quick, man. Tyson Roy Jones. I'm gonna open up with you, Top Shotter, and we're gonna pass it off to Toga.
Tyson Roy Jones.
Should it happen? Are you down for the $59.95?
Well,
it's supposed to happen on November 28th, a couple days after Christmas.
I don't think
Are
it's
you
gonna
excited
happen,
about
to be honest. But I'm excited about it because years ago, I think Roy called Mike out. But you know, things that happen or whatever, but a lot of people are counting Roy Jones out, and I don't understand that because look, I get it. Hey, Mike Tyson, he's in peak physical condition right now, or whatever. I don't know what he's taking, what's going on. He looks good, but he hasn't been active in years.
right?
Roy Jones.
15, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off real quick, but I just want to add something to what you were saying. I think Toga has said something about, or somebody else we had on the panel earlier was talking about Mike Tyson hasn't fought in 15 years. Roy Jones fought in 2018. I think that was Supreme Loyalty Kennels, right? Supreme Loyalty Kennels was on the line early, and he said, uh, Mike Tyson hasn't fought in 20, hasn't fought in 15 years. Roy Jones fought in 2018
Yep.
as a heavyweight.
Yeah.
So now I didn't do my schedule, I didn't do my research. So if y'all want to kill me in the comments, kill me. Kill me in the comments, bro. We live, man. We talking. We
He
talking
was
this
over there
boxing
getting
talk.
his head busted in Russia, or
He's
shit
a
like
hey,
that.
look, hey, look, Roy Jones is a Russian citizen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because Vladimir Putin gave him a license. Say what you want to say about it, but he's a citizen. He's licensed over there. He can fight over there, and I'm sure he got something set up where, hey, I'm a Black American champion. Y'all niggas gotta pay me, nigga. Cause I'll be right there in Russia, just like this, with the black screen lit, nigga, like this. But I ain't gonna be smoking a Black Mile in Russia, nigga. I'm gonna be smoking a Cohiba. I'm gonna be smoking a Cuban cigar. Even the fact that I'm smoking a Black Mile is gonna be special in Russia. Nigga, I'm gonna smoke me a Black Mile in Russia, nigga. I'm gonna be a Shannon Sharp. Russia, Roy Jones, nigga. But I said that's neither here nor there. Shout out to everybody listening. Make sure you smash that like button. Leave us a comment. Let me know if y'all agree with us. But I'm gonna give the mic to my boy Toga right here. He's been quiet for a minute. How you feel about what we were talking about, Toga? I know you've been quiet. I know we don't jumped around a couple subjects, but you very patient. So I'm gonna unmute your mic, or you can unmute your mic. But let us know what's going on.
I'm excited about the fight. Huge, fan. Like I'm not big into boxing. Like y'all know like all of the different names, but who doesn't know Roy Jones and Mike Tyson? Like they was big dogs in their heyday. Like I said earlier, they sold tickets, they sold out arenas. So I definitely want to see this fight, probably like anybody else. I think the price for the tickets, good. Like nothing wrong with it. You're seeing two legends.
Let me challenge you right there.
Yeah.
Let me challenge you right there.
Hmm?
I've heard from some people that the fight is gonna be Thanksgiving weekend, November 28th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Charlos, they charging cheaper than the Mike Tyson fight. Tank Davis is cheaper than the Leo fight. Tank Davis and Leo is cheaper than the Tyson and Roy Jones fight. Like if you a fan, like I'm a fan of this shit, man. Part of my language, everybody. Yeah, I'll let y'all edit that. But Mark Shotta, you already know what time it is, Shotta. Toga, you already know what time it is, bruh. Bruh. This fight that we talking about with Gary Russell Jr. in the DMV, we got a Gary Russell fight. We got a Tank Davis Jr. fight. Tank Davis versus Lee. I ain't say Jr. because Tank Davis is not a junior. But y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. We got Tank Davis, Maryland, Baltimore. We got Leo Santa Cruz, a Mexican guy. He's heavy in California and Vegas. He's heavy on the West Coast. East Coast versus West Coast. However you want to chop it. All I'm trying to say is nobody's talking about boxing right now, man.
Right.
And it hurts my heart because I'm a boxing fan, bro. Like, the Charlos are fighting this month. Like, I do content about these other fights because I got to. Because that's my namesake, man. Like, I'm trying to build this brand up. TAGMG.
Hey, I know you the host, and I don't mean to ask you a question,
Bro, it ain't no host, man.
But
look, it
check
ain't no
it out.
show without me, you and you guys. Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say something real quick. You can call me the host, but at the end of the day, bro, without you guys here, I'm just a guy talking into a screen by myself. I'm doing a vlog. I'm a nigga in the mirror. I'm in the bathroom with the camera up talking about myself. You guys, Mark, Top Shotta, Toga, how you want your ads to be? My nigga, it's whatever, bro. Like we make it a show.
Indeed.
The fact that we
Indeed.
can communicate and we can be civil, but we can agree or disagree, that's what makes it a show. But at the end of the day, my nigga, it's just a nigga just up here sucking dick talking about I like Charlos, I like Tank, I like him, bro. Nah, man, I fuck with
Right.
Gary Russell, bro. I met Gary Russell before. I shook his hand. How you say shake his hand or shook his hand?
I'm pretty sure it's not Shuck.
Whatever, nigga. I ain't never shook no corn in my life. man, look, I appreciate everybody watching. Let me get my shit off. But at the end of the day, man, the show is not a show without the panel. That's all. That I said all that to say this. Like I can say what I want to say. At the end of the day, it's my channel. I'm rapping. I make beats. I'm on YouTube. I got beats from Mark Shotta. This guy, Saratoga, taught me everything I need to know about engineering at a very early age and told me, hey, you need to go to college. You need to learn something. I can't help you, but up to a certain point. At a certain point, bro, I can't help you. You gotta get your own. But I can say all that. But I say all that to say is this show wouldn't be what it is right now. First episode. Live, nigga. We live right now without you guys because you guys are y'all gonna give me the real. Y'all gonna give me the raw uncut. And it ain't all about hip hop. It's not all about episodes of boxing. So I'm gonna throw it to Toga, then I'm gonna throw it to Shotta, and then we're gonna close this episode out and we're gonna keep this shit rocking.
Well, what I was gonna ask you about was about the boxing, because I know a buddy of mine, he does some mixed martial arts, and he was talking about the same thing. He was talking about nobody's like really talking about the boxing, and he was talking about maybe because we don't have, there's not many heavyweights. Like I don't, like I said, I'm not as well with the knowledge with like you guys are as far as like who's out there and who's available. But do y'all have like any up and coming heavyweights that may be like a floor type that might fill some arenas and make boxing exciting again? Is there anybody that's out there that could come up?
That floor is just different. I don't mean to cut you off, but
yeah, I'm
gonna let Top Shotta, Mark Shotta, get the mic right there. Shotta, you with me?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. No, I just need to move my papa stopper, but I'm gonna just let the fans let you get the mic and let them know. Before we go into more of what Jack was saying, but just give them the basics, because I'm sure that caught it. I saw the eyebrows pop up in your mind. Like
so like
hold on, bro.
I saw it too.
Look, bro. I'm gonna let my look. This episode right now is on my channel. You guys want to have your own channel? You guys want to do your own channel? I will not give you your YouTube copy strike. Talk, man. Let these people know who you are, what you do, but also more importantly, let them know other things you do. But also let them know what you know. Shotta, like what he was talking about, man. Tell them how fucked up boxing is, man.
I mean,
they don't want to see us win, right?
Oh, you talking about Wilder?
No, I ain't talking about Wilder, Fury. I'm just talking about they don't want like Al Heyman. Oh fuck it. Let me go live. Let me put myself. Let me put this right here. Let me ask you a question that's not on the panel. That's not right here. I'm sorry, Jack, because I kind of boss all this shit real quick. But I know my boy Top Shotta, Mark Shotta, knows enough about boxing. I know enough people watching that people want me to ask this question. Who is stopping Terrence Bud Crawford from fighting Errol Spence Jr.?
Terrence Crawford is stopping it. Shit.
Cap. See, that's how you can love a nigga, but we don't disagree. Oh, hold on. Let me put him back in. Let me put him.
He'll kick the man out.
Man, I kicked that nigga out the stream,
Come
nigga.
on, man.
Bro, I kicked that nigga out the stream, bro. Bro, I ain't even knew it. I didn't even know I did it. I did it off a reflex. I was like, hold up, what?
Hold on. Hey,
talk that shit. Man. Tell me how much you hate. Tell me how much you hate lineal, undefeated, top pound for pound.
Quick question.
Terrence Bud Crawford.
Who has he fought? Gamboa. That's it. Like, that's the only nigga he fought. Like, the only opposition, the only time, like, he's faced a top tier opponent was a small Gamboa who came up, and Gamboa was giving him problems until he switched to southpaw. But
bro, hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you talk. I hate to be one of those hosts. I don't want to be one of those hosts. Hold on, let me get back in camera. Get on camera with you, bro. I hate to be one of those hosts that cut niggas off when they start talking that bullshit. I want to pride myself. I want to pride myself and Mark Nash, and our channel is we're gonna have niggas like Mark Shotta, Top Shotta, who's one of the best in the business of what he do. Imagine having LeBron on a channel where we talking about gardening. That's how I look at Mark Shotta. I got Mark Shotta on the channel where we baking cakes, nigga. I got Mark Shotta on the channel where we gonna learn how to build a background on YouTube. It's boring to most of y'all, but this guy is super special. He's different. He's on a different level at what he do. But when he talking about Terrence Bud Crawford,
who has he fought?
We gotta treat him different. I don't care if Michael Jordan. Look, you can have Michael Jordan right here at the bottom screen right now.
Who he fought? That's all I'm asking. Who he fought?
Hold on. Let me turn the crane. Let me look this way.
Resume.
Toga, do you hear this shit?
Earl Spence got a better resume.
But y'all looking at the screen though, right? You can see me talking to Toga this way, right? And you can see me talking. You can see me talking like, all right, like, hold on, let me get right here. Mark Shotta, what you talking about?
Earl Spence got a better boxing resume than me. Because like every time, you know.
Hold on, let me put the guard on the big screen right now, because
like,
now once we talk about resumes, all that shit I was doing, it's over. It's done.
Who has Crawford fought? That's all I'm asking.
Speak to him, Ken. Talk to him.
That's all I'm asking.
Now you got the screen right now. You got the mic, you got the screen, you got the floor. Everything I did before this was cat. I'm just hyping it up. You tell us. Tell us why. Tell us. You got the screen. You got everybody looking at you.
Yeah.
Do you think Terrence Bud Crawford is out here capping? You don't think he can beat Errol Spence Jr.? You think he just playing?
Fuck no. Oh my! Like, once it's gonna be easy too. Like, it's not even gonna be. Get the fuck out of here. Like, Crawford versus Spence, I think it's an overhyped fight, to be honest. And then why he won't fight Porter? I think Porter will wash Crawford. See,
you talking about the nigga? You talking about the nigga who lost his title against Kell Brook? Then he lost to Keith Thurman. Then he lost against Danny Garcia.
Same guy.
Like the nigga with 3 losses.
Because over
that's
there,
what you talking about? You talking about him?
PBC, you get better competition. Over there, ESPN, bullshit. That's why Terrence Crawford where he at. Said what I said.
Keep going. You got this floor, man. You got the mic. You got the full screen. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna mute everybody else.
Terrence Crawford don't get the opposition that them PBC boys get over there. So at this point, PBC and Al Heyman, they can make their own championship belt and say, fuck y'all, we don't need y'all. We can fight all our guys over here. It's better fights with PBC than it is over ESPN. At this point, Crawford needs spends more than the other way around. So that's why, they begging for that fight. Begging for it. But it's
Question.
like, shit, I can make more money fighting the niggas in my stable, and the niggas in the stable is better opposition.
Question for you.
Can he beat Ugas?
Yep. Are you hold on. Is Ugas against Crawford a 50-50 fight? You think that's a 50-50 fight? Let's be clear. You gonna bet the house? You gonna bet the house on Ugas?
No, I wouldn't do that.
You fuck the house. You gonna bet the mortgage payment? You gonna bet the car payment? Fuck it. You gonna put a week's worth of Black and Miles?
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
A week worth of Black and Miles wine, nigga. Yeah, what are you betting on Ugas? It comes down to Black and Miles payments. When niggas bet on Pacquiao, they bet on Floyd, they bet on Charlo, they bet on winners, bro. Niggas are putting stacks up, they putting racks up, they putting the house up. Niggas are literally putting the house on these guys. That's why when Canelo lost against Floyd, or Canelo hasn't faced tough opposition since he fought Triple G or Floyd.
Yeah, Triple G, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nobody fucking with that, man. But look, I want to leave my brother TOGA this. I know we talking about boxing talk. I know this is definitely your lane, but we was definitely talking about some production shit. Cause I know Top Shotta, people don't know this about you. As much as you like, you can do a 30, 45 minute, hour episode with me talking about boxing. Tell them what you do with that box. Tell them what you do with them beats, babe. Tell them what you do.
You talking to me or Toga?
I'm talking to you, King.
Oh,
you got the screen, baby.
Yeah, man. Top Shotta, MARQ Shotta. Like I said earlier in the show, I've been doing this for a long time, and I just figured out a way to beat a sample. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want some big band sound, I go through my library, play that shit, and throw them reverbs on there. Tweak them knobs and shit to kind of really make it sound like it's somebody playing it. You know what I mean? I put the dirty record sound on there and shit like that. And then boom, people be like, "Damn, yo, where that sample from?" Nah, it's all me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I do.
Hey, look, before we go to commercial real quick, tell people again about Sound Cartel, what you guys are doing weekly, monthly, as far as helping producers getting their clout, helping artists get their name out there. Tell people a little more about Sound Cartel and what they got going on.
Oh yeah. Every Thursday we got the Cartel Critique on the @Sound Cartel Instagram page. First Thursday of the month is for producers, and the grand prize winner, he gets between $40 to $50. You know what I mean? We handing out, just drop your Cash App or whatever, and we'll send that shit right to you. That's for the first place winner. And other months we have, other weeks we have artists. Same thing, and we just dropped our sample pack, so, and that's all on the bio and the @Sound Cartel on IG. Cartel with a K.
For sure. Look, we just dropped that link in the chat right now. So if you want to join in, you want to debate my man MARQ Shotta, I wish you my best, my nigga. I wish I had this shit set up a way where I can get paid off y'all niggas debating MARQ Shotta, because you're gonna lose in any debate, but that's a whole nother conversation. Let's keep this shit going, man. We're gonna wrap this topic up, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Click the like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you like it, you fuck with it, you don't fuck with what we can do to make this shit better. But this live shit, we gonna keep this shit going, man. Especially when I got super engineers and super producers like Top Shotta, Mark Shotta, and my boy Toga the Great. Toga, you said you fuck with the album. Top Shot, I don't know if you was here for that. So how you feel about that new Nas album, man? Think it was trash? Think it was better than the joint he did Nasir with Kanye? You think what you think about that?
Yeah, I skimmed through it, like I said, you know what I mean? And I mean, from what I heard, I liked it a lot better than the Nas and Kanye album. I did like Cop Shot the Kid on that album though. I just wish it had a better mix. Like I don't know, like with the Kanye album, it really did feel like, yo, rap on this shit and we're gonna put it out tomorrow. Like that's how it felt. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's the quality. It just didn't. I think why people were so disappointed because those two epic artists came together and delivered that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was someone else that would that had delivered that album, people would love it probably. But it was just your expectations are set really high with those two. You know what I mean? So yeah. So of course the Hit Boy album stands out more because it sonically it sounds better and it's more cohesive, in my opinion. Now you can tell they really spent time on that shit. There wasn't no like Nas even came out and said like they did that shit in like a week or some shit like that.
Mm. Do you think Nas dropped the ball, or you think this shit is Grammy nominated?
Well, with this new one, do I think it's gonna be Grammy nominated? Uh, well, I don't know where all the deadlines and all that fall, but it should be. I'm sure he'll get a Grammy nom for it. But if he'll win, who knows? Because he still hasn't won one, I don't think. So yeah,
Check 1 2. Y'all hear me out there, right?
I hear you.
All right, man. I ain't gonna hold you up. Toga, talk to the people. Tell them what you think. I'm hearing the echo right here while I'm trying to move here. I'm trying to boost the stream right now. So y'all bear with me. I don't know if y'all hear, but I'm hearing it myself 2 or 3 times. So I'm trying to stretch the live time before I get you guys off because it's not sounding right over here. But everybody who knows what we trying to do, we trying to get the shit popping. Shout out to everybody listening, THMG. Shout out to Sound Cartel, Top Shot of Mark Shotta, Toga the Great. Talk to him.
So we still on the Nasir
Bro, we
King's
live on the
disease.
internet. So whatever you want to talk about, we with that shit.
Well, let's I think we was earlier we was talking about the locks joint
Speak on
too.
it.
Yeah, so the locks album, I'm a huge fan of the locks. Um, but I didn't like that one. I did, and like I said, the funny thing about it, the one there before this last one, the Filthy America. I can't remember the correct title. Somebody might know it, but I know it's Filthy America or something. That album was dope. I messed with that one. Actually, I think that's probably one of the probably the best album outside of probably We Are the Streets. I do like their second album, but this new one I didn't like it. It didn't I didn't like the beat selection. Like lyrically, the locks are still sharp. Styles P is probably like my favorite. Um, Jada Jada second. Sometimes Jada's my first, but most of the time I really mess with Styles. But yeah, it didn't fit well as a whole project. Like the beat selection was horrible. And like I said, they had Large Professor on one of the joints, and I was like, oh my god, man, no, it's not clicking with me.
Hold up real quick. So you didn't like the song? selection with Nas Professor, or you didn't like the beat?
No, I'm just talking about the total project. Like it's probably one or two joints that was that was dope, but it's not like I'm running out to listen to the album every day. I don't know what it is about album these days. I don't know if it's just the sign of the times that everybody is so single driven these days that we just can't appreciate an album anymore, or don't nobody know how to make albums no more, or what it is. But it just seems like more and more lately when I hear albums, I'm like, did you just throw this out? Do you even care or what? Like, I don't know. Because we come from the era where everybody's dying to get the 5 mic classic, but we don't even have the Source magazine no more, do we? I don't know. At least I don't see it.
Right. I'm gonna throw the top shot up. I
I haven't heard the last album. You know what I mean? But getting back to, I guess, kind of what you were saying, like the album nowadays it's not really impactful. It doesn't seem like, because we live in a kind of like a microwave era. So I guess you were expecting a lot more from the Locks because they came from that era of, you know what I mean, back then, you know, you trying to get 5 mics and, you know, 4.5, you know, 4, you know what I mean, shit like that. You ain't really want below 4 back then or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I haven't heard that album though. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, look, we're gonna wrap this one up, man. I appreciate everybody for joining the panel. It's your boy Mark Nash. Another episode of Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I feel like squeezing into those topics. I'm gonna let the co-hosts introduce themselves again and tell you where they can find you at. I'm gonna start with Mark Shotta. Go ahead.
Top Shotta, Mark Shotta. You can find me on the gram at Mark Shotta on Instagram, and you can check us out on Sound Cartel Thursdays on the at Sound Cartel on IG.
For sure, for sure. Toga, tell the people where they can find you at.
Yo, what's up? Toga. You can find me on IG at the Outstanding Great if you pay attention to the screen right here. If I can put my finger in the right spot, somewhere right here. The Outstanding Great. I'm on Facebook too, if Facebook still exists. Toga on there. And also in a few minutes you can catch me in the kitchen fixing me a ham sandwich.
Believe it, man. Once again, it's your boy Martin Nash. Believe dreams require sleep, goals require effort. And that's all I got for y'all, man. TAGMG Talents Aspire Greatness Music Media Group. Man, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for listening, man. That's all I got for that.
You,
Y'all hearing me sound like this? Because I'm hearing myself feedback in the headphones. But let's close this show out, man. I love y'all, man. Peace.
All right.